Okay, hello Danielle, this is Keith Davis here. I'm going to walk you through some of these things on this form here. We've got some chipped paint on the door jambs in the kitchen, as you can see here. I think that chipped paint's a little generous with it. That's actually wall damage. And you can see there's some more of it there. And we've got some here. And a little bit there. A little bit there. There is a hole in the screen there, as you can see, as I notated. And then there is a shelf here. And as you can see, it's a little bit of damage there. It's not quite intact. And I'm sure you're aware there is some water damage under the sink. I've been looking for that water and I haven't seen it yet, but if that happens, I will let you know. No ice trays in the freezer. You can see there's a little nail hole that's been filled but not painted there. That's above that thing there. And then got a dent in the wall here to the bottom left of the receptacle under the bar. And there's a little bit more paint chipped away there, as you can see. It may be hard to see, but this blind here is missing a support on one end, so it hangs down at an angle. There is a support on this end and on the other end, but on this end it's missing the support. We've got a rip in the screen here on the sliding door. I think you can see it in the right light, but there's some kind of stain on the ceiling here. It looks like somebody might have written on it with bleach or detergent or something like that, but it's definitely something. In the living room, we've got lots of poorly filled holes here. Like these. And these, and that one's pretty hairy, and there's more up in the top corner there, and it's pretty obvious the house hasn't been painted, so as long as we're on the same page with that. And I wanted to point out that this thing is fairly mobile, and this thing is even more mobile. I'm not sure how safe that is. This is by the front door. We've got some mounted wall anchors here and a pretty big mess here. It looks like someone patched this really poorly and then repainted it, which I don't know why they would have done that, but that's what we got here. We've got an unfilled nail hole in the bedroom above the dresser next to the door. You can see that there's a stain in the carpet next to the bathroom door there. Looks like some kind of bleach stain or something similar. And I just want to make a note that these windows do open, but they open pretty poorly. It's kind of difficult to get them to open and close. This window has pane dividers, and it's just decorative, and it's detached, as you can see. It's just barely hanging on there, which also makes the window more difficult to open and close. And there is a nice chunky hole that's been filled on the door, but not sanded or painted. Moving on to bedroom 2, we've got some paint that's exposed, some blue trim in this bedroom 2. And the closets on bedroom 2 and 3 both have this problem. There's supposed to be a peg in this door which keeps it sliding, and as you can see, it's missing. So the door is not really 100% functional. And it does make it a little hard to open and close. Here in bedroom 3 on the glass, there's some kind of adhesive tape that was stuck to the glass, and I haven't tried to get it off, but I don't know if it's going to be difficult or not. Just wanted to make a note of that. Again, same issue on this closet. The peg is, I think, actually sitting up there, but it's broken. And as you can see, the walls in here are pretty much trashed. I mean, there's obviously a need for some paint in this closet. So that's where we're at with that. There is also a cracked switch plate on bedroom 3. You can see there's a big dent in this wall here. It looks like someone punched it a few times if I had to guess. I wanted to notate there's some poorly mounted door trim here that's just, it moves and it's kind of wobbly, and so that's what it is. And we've got a sticker on the glass here, along with another sticker on the glass. There is a hole in the screen here. Hopefully you can see that. And there's also been a hole drilled here through the window frame shelving unit. You can see bedroom 5 has this paper drape thing hanging on it, but it's not really mounted. I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest with you. There's a broken wall plate in bedroom 4, and a wall plate that has been mounted that's not flush. In bedroom 5, we've got a hole that was cut for access in the ceiling and then not repaired. In bathroom 1, we've got a scar on the wall here, a scar on the wall here. You can see that the back plate on the light fixture is fairly rusty, as is the curtain rod. And apparently the magnet that closes the medicine cabinet is also held on with Scotch tape that's failing. Not sure if you can see, but the caulk around the faucet is bad here. That should probably be redone. And the doorstop is broken. Not sure if you can see all the dust in the exhaust fan, but it's pretty clogged. And we have a pretty rusty vent for the HVAC there. Looks like we had a similar issue with the medicine cabinet on bathroom 2. There's no magnet left. The Scotch tape is completely gone. And we're missing the rubber stopper on the doorstop in bathroom 2. And we've also got some rust on the HVAC vent in bathroom 2. In bathroom 3, it's hard to see, but the vent is bent out of shape. If you can see the hinges on the cabinet for the door down here, they don't actually mount flush, they wobble, so they're not mounted securely. And the caulk seal, there's a divider in the shower unit. It's pretty much gone. And I'd be even more concerned about the caulk around the drain here. I'm here in the family room. I did start the gas fireplace on Monday, and it smells like terrible. I can't explain it. It's worse than a kerosene heater. It makes me want to vomit. There's obviously something wrong with it, so I think it needs to be serviced. And I just want to notate that the door on the family room doesn't exactly latch. You can lock it and then pull it right open, so that's the way that is. We've got these paper blinds hanging here. I don't know if we're supposed to keep those or not, but I guess they're just there to cover the windows. I'm not sure. This is the closet opposite the laundry area, and as you can see, the shelf is broken. And here's a nice little spot on the side of the door opposite the laundry area. There's also some wall damage here by the plate adjacent to the bathroom and the family room here. A little hard to see in the light, but it's there. I wanted to point out that there is no light bulb in the outside exterior light. There's another scar on the wall in the dining room. I think it kind of goes without saying that this fence is on its last legs, but we do have a broken slat here on the gate, which is, it's a little disconcerting with the dogs. Something's going to have to be done about that, whether it's me or you. There's been a gap filled here on this fence, and to call it wobbly is being generous. It's just a spike in the ground and the rotten wood leaning up against it. I don't know about that. And this fence, it's latching just barely, and we're held together with a little, bungee cord, but I might want to do something about that. And these kind of holes in the bottom of the fence, they're a little troubling with the little dog, because he could squeeze through there if he really wanted to. There's some more gaps there. Another little gap here. We've got a slat that's missing on this side as well, or it's barely hanging on. And just in general, this gate doesn't open very easily or well, and it's possible that it just will stop functioning at some point. Oh, and final note, the windows are fairly dirty, so just wanted to make a note of that. And that concludes my walkthrough of 303 Pembridge. Thank you.